Okay, kids, big old basics, numero tres. We're here with saw number 4,687,963,061. You might have seen her before. The miter saw. Miter? Yeah, it's a cut, a cross cut, generally at a 45-degree angle. So the two cross-cut pieces can be joined to form a 90. The first uses of miter cut is thought to have originated in the early 16th century in Italy, when it was used to describe the technique of cutting cloth on a diagonal. Really? I don't know. That's just what the internet said. But I'd guarantee we've been making these cuts and joints for a lot longer than that, and we likely wouldn't even recognize the language used to originally describe them. At some point, we came up with a miter box. A simple three-sided U-shaped box with pre-cut guides for 90 and 45-degree crosscuts. The adjustable cast iron version was invented in the mid-19th century by Leander Langdon. But in the same year the Surgeon General finally admitted smoking will murder your ass, Ed Nyhaus decided we could sacrifice a few more fingers in the name of speed and efficiency. Our boy Ed designed the first powered miter saw at Rockwell Tools in 1964. In the intervening years, this thing has become a staple. Every garage, shop, barn, or shed in America has at least one in it. Hell, some of us even have one in our truck. Even if it's just collecting dust, I don't know how you can call yourself a man and not have at least one miter saw. That's the miter angle. Most modern miter saws allow for angled miter cuts both left and right up to about 50 to 60 degrees. Now that's the bevel. The blade can be tilted at an angle to make bevel cuts, and that handy little feature, when combined with a miter cut, is what makes this particular saw a compound miter saw. And because you can tilt the blade left and right, it's actually a dual compound miter saw. Nice. Go ahead and pull that handle back towards you. Yeah, that's a sliding compound miter saw. No big deal. You can just cut significantly wider materials. Now, like so many of its energized cousins, the miter saw has a fence. Absolutely essential on these to ensure perfect angles. And they too come with varying fancy features, like this extra tall, adjustable fence. It's great for supporting taller, longer materials and rapidly dulling expensive blades when you forget to move the wings out for a steep bevel. Speaking of blades, you're generally going to find these equipped with 10 or 12-inch blades, but smaller versions exist on more portable miter saws. Regardless of size, they'll usually have a blade guard similar to this one. Now, getting the blade to spin on most newer saws requires a complex series of hand gestures that'll have you feeling like an ASL interpreter at a Busta Rhymes show. Like a lot of today's tools, these things will come with all kinds of miscellaneous doodads and extra features. Most will have a laser line. And right here's where mine would be if it hadn't died in the first month. Some have material clamps, hard stops for common angles, and bevels, depth stops, and so on and so on. The main thing to remember is you should get a miter saw, even if it's just your garage's version of this, because it's a matter of when, not if, you will need it. And there's no way your cell phone hammer raises have left you prepared to hand cut more than 1 or 2 boards without a trip to the orthopedist.